As rotor speed increases, bearing stiffness generally decreases. Also, as bearing clearance increases, bearing stiffness decreases. Hello everyone, welcome back to Rotor Dynamics 101. Today we'll discuss journal bearing stiffness and how it affects machine dynamic responses. When you're building a rotor dynamic model, one of the most important inputs you need is bearing stiffness and damping at the bearing locations. These bearing stiffness and damping coefficients directly influence your predicted vibration responses, critical speeds, and overall machine stability. In practice, bearing stiffness and damping values are usually obtained from commercial bearing analysis codes that you can purchase. If you use accurate bearing stiffness and damping values in your rotor dynamic model, you can predict machine vibration behavior much more reliably. To calculate bearing stiffness and damping, you need detailed bearing geometry and operating conditions such as load, speed, lubricant properties, bearing clearance, and etc. There are many commercially available tools that can do this calculation for you. Before we go further, let's define some basic bearing stiffness terms. Kyy is the principal vertical stiffness, while Kxx is the principal horizontal stiffness. In this video, we'll focus on Kyy, the principal vertical stiffness, and how it is affected by bearing clearance in a journal bearing. The bearing clearance is often specified using a rule of thumb parameter called mil per inch. This represents the diametrical clearance normalized by journal diameter. So a clearance of 1 mil per inch means 1/1000th of an inch of diametrical clearance per inch of the shaft diameter. So for a 3-inch shaft, the diametrical clearance is 3/1000th of an inches, which means the radial clearance is 1.5 mil. Now let's look at how clearance affects vertical bearing stiffness, Kyy. As shown in this graph, bearing stiffness is a function of rotor speed. As rotor speed increases, bearing stiffness generally decreases. Also, as bearing clearance increases, bearing stiffness decreases. More bearing clearance means more oil film thickness, which effectively softens the bearing. This bearing stiffness graph shows the 1 mil per inch, 1.5 mil per inch, 2 mil per inch, and 3 mil per inch bearing clearances. When you run your rotor dynamic model with different bearing stiffness values, your machine response changes. As shown in this graph, the vibration amplitude differs depending on bearing stiffness. Notably, the location of the peak vibration also shifts. With larger bearing clearance, for example, 3 mil per inch, bearing stiffness is lower, and thus the peak vibration occurs at lower rotor speed. While with smaller bearing clearance, for example, 1 mil per inch, bearing stiffness is higher and the peak vibration shifts to higher rotor speed. This is because in rotor dynamics, the critical speed is fundamentally set by stiffness and mass. A simple way to think about a rotor bearing system is as a spring mass system. The first natural frequency, or first critical speed, can be approximated as the square root of stiffness divided by the mass. In this equation, the effective stiffness comes from both the shaft stiffness and the bearing stiffness, and the mass represents the effective rotor mass. Now, here's the key point. The peak vibration occurs when the running speed approaches the natural frequency. So if I increase the bearing stiffness, I'm increasing the overall system stiffness. And when stiffness goes up, the natural frequency goes up as well. That means the rotor has to spin faster before it reaches resonance. In other words, stiffer bearings shift the critical speed and the peak vibration to a higher RPM. Now, let's talk about temperature. As you might expect, smaller bearing clearance results in higher stiffness, but it also leads to higher bearing temperature because bearing heat is generated by shearing the oil film. With smaller bearing clearance, oil film thickness decreases, and thus velocity gradient increases. That means shear stress increases, which results in increase in frictional power loss. So with smaller bearing clearance, the bearing oil temperature rises more rapidly than in a bearing with a larger clearance. That's all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.